Well, firstly, thank you for visiting this video, and if you have, I'm guessing that you are looking at building your own business. What I want to show you is really why it's important for you to be as successful as possible with building your business moving forward, and how you can achieve that success when most others are failing. If you're watching this, then again, I'm guessing that you've either recently set up a small business or you're thinking of doing so. If not, and you have no interest in being your own boss, then please stop watching this now. Folks, my name's Paul Harrison, and it's my business mission to help as many people as possible build their own successful small businesses. Why is this my goal? This business world is changing very, very, very quickly, and we need to adapt to this change in order to be successful. Big businesses are making redundancies left, right, and center, and there's a whole lot more of that to come as well. And most new businesses moving forward will need to be small, and they'll need to be flexible businesses as well. The government has even been noted as saying that small businesses are going to be key to rebuilding the economy, and we all know the economy is shot right now. And as well, more people than ever are desperately looking for a viable stream of income to help ends meet. And really, people need to be empowered in order to be successful. That really is the key. People need to be empowered in order to be successful. We believe this to such a degree that we're actually doing something that has never been done on a large scale before. We're taking a supportive infrastructure into universities to help students build their own small businesses as part of their degree. It's really my vision that students will be generating profits before they even graduate. I mean, can you imagine the knock-on effect that will have? And we're not even charging universities anything for this at the moment. Absolutely nothing. We're doing this out of our own pockets. So why your own business? Why would you want to start your own business? Perhaps you want to follow your passion. Perhaps you want to be your own boss. Perhaps you don't like the limitations that you currently have on you. Perhaps you have a bigger contribution to the world. You have something bigger to contribute. I know that was certainly a major driving factor for me. And also you're looking for more time to spend with your family. Perhaps you just want to make more money than what your salary will provide you with. Or like myself, perhaps you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and it really just turned a light on. You realized you were never going to be wealthy working for someone else. You're never really going to make a huge impact as an employee. So if that's the case, then why don't more people set up their own businesses? Well, you see, there's some very big problems that are facing people. Primarily, we're not actually educated to be entrepreneurs. You know, you look at everything that we're taught, and it's designed to really be employee-based. So schools, universities, and so many of society's other pressures are really designed to keep us as employees. So what does this mean? Basically, before more people can be successful with their own businesses, there is one massive problem that we're going to have to tackle head on. And that problem is that although the opportunity is great to start your own business, there is a massive fallout rate in the new business startups. There are a number of reasons why this happens, and I could go on about this, but the bottom line is really that life ends up getting in the way, and people feel the frustration, they lose momentum, they lose focus. That's human nature, especially if you currently have the pressures of a 9-to-5 or a family. So what's the knock-on effect of this failure? Well, more people not having the skills to actually build their own businesses. That's a knock-on effect. They also end up lacking the skills, strategies, insights, and mindsets to build a business in, especially in the short term. People end up getting caught in their jobs, being unhappy, making less money than they know they could, and feel like they're wasting their lives doing something less than what they could be doing. And ultimately, just making more money for their bosses. So who am I to say this? Well, you know, I could go into so much detail about me, but really you can find out a lot more about myself via my website if you want to, or you can Google me. But really I want to keep this short. I want to keep this short and really get the message across to you here. But I have built multiple streams of income over the last 6 years via business building, the stock market, and a few other areas. But really, most importantly, I've helped hundreds of other people do exactly the same thing. Last year I was voted the Business Innovator of the Year for 2011, and I've just been nominated now for the South African Entrepreneur of the Year 2012. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to help more people become more successful with building their own businesses? And those who are already successful, help them make even more money and become even more successful. Okay, so this solution, what if I told you about this solution and I told you that it has already helped hundreds of people become successful and build their businesses very quickly? What if I told you it was very, very easy to use? It takes less than 10 seconds to use per day. What if I told you it would make you feel unstoppable every day and boost your business? What if I told you it's being used by some of the fastest developing business owners in the UK right now? And what if I told you it's guaranteed to make you successful? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Business Builders MOBIvation. That's long-lasting business success via your mobile phone. Business Builders MOBIvation is motivational text messages that provide you with strategies, insights, and understandings to help you become as successful in the fastest time possible. Who is Business Builders MOBIvation for? It's basically for anyone who's aspiring to start their own business or has been running their own small business for less than 3 years. So how MOBIvation works? MOBIvation is fully personalized text messages that are scientifically designed to fit perfectly into your lifestyle and keep you focused like a laser beam on your business success, providing you with secrets, strategies, insights, and understandings that will help you develop into a successful business owner as quickly as possible. You see, the fact of the matter is, folks, that success never comes overnight. It's those small, incremental little improvements made every day that add up to massive success. That's the fact of the matter. It's never one situation that changes your whole world. It's never one weekend at a seminar or anything like that. It's small little incremental improvements every single day, and that's what we provide. So what does this do for you? Firstly, it keeps your focus on your business every single day. It keeps your motivation very, very high, especially when the going gets tough. And I guarantee you know this as well as I do, the going is going to get tough before it gets easier. It also stops life from getting in the way of your goals, which is a critical area where people fall down. And it'll help you feel motivated and inspired every day to becoming a successful business owner. And let's face it, there are days we feel good and there are days we don't feel good. These are going to help you do a lot more moving forward. The messages also help you learn a little bit more every day. So there's no information overload or overwhelm. You know, if you go to a seminar or a workshop, you get a whole lot of information. It's too much to digest in one particular day. But also what it does is it builds a subconscious part of your business mind as well. That's what these messages are there to do, really condition your business mind and help you move forward with that as well. Who has it helped? It's helped people like just a small handful of people. Deb Meredith, who owns a fast-moving consumer good business. And Deb says that these daily text messages speak to me personally and continually drive me to achieve the goals I've set myself, resulting in more sales, a bigger team, and more income. Everyone I've recommended MOBIvation to says the same. Then we have Jay Hargreaves, who owns a recruitment consultancy, and Jay says MOBIvation has been a massive influence in both my personal motivation and also my continued business success. Then we have Matt, who's a property business owner, and Matt says these text messages are a timely reminder that veering off the beaten track isn't an option when faced with the challenges of life and business. And how true is that? Then we have Bentley Kalu, who's a sports fitness owner, and Bentley says these text messages make a huge difference to me. They are that extra kick up the backside that everyone needs to me with business advantage every single day. Then we have Janet Carter, who's a health coaching business owner. And Janet says, I would certainly wholeheartedly and unreservedly recommend MOBIvation to anyone who's committed to or even aspiring to making positive changes in their lives by building business. Then we have a professional endorsement as well. Now, Samantha Lawton heads up Vanilla Sky's hypnotherapy, and obviously she's a hypnotherapist. And as a hypnotherapist, she understands why MOBIvation would be powerful. And a snippet of the article she wrote actually was, despite having always understood why MOBIvation.com changed my thought patterns, I'm still blown away by the strength of the difference. So she understood the theory, but really the application was so absolutely incredibly powerful for her that really made that big difference. Then, of course, I was voted the Business Innovator of the Year for 2011 for MOBIvation text messages, which I'm very, very, very proud of. We had some very powerful competition there, and we managed to beat them as well. So that was something I'm very, very proud of. So this means that basically anyone can be successful, even if you have a full-time job. And most people start off with a full-time job. Even if you have a busy life, even if you don't have a university degree. I mean, I don't have a university degree. And even if you don't have a track record, because everybody's got to start somewhere. And even if you don't have a big initial investment. There's some bonuses as well if you're an action taker. What I'm going to provide for the action takers here is really wealth creation intensive training. So many people start businesses in order to really be able to increase their wealth creation. And what we have here is one of the UK's leading wealth creation experts who takes you through some step-by-step procedures in order to really be able to understand your wealth creation steps moving forward, and really some things you can start using straight away. Then we have the 7 defining characteristics of a billionaire mind. Now this is something I did with Dr. Danny Scarhill, and really went into the characteristics of a billionaire mind and really what makes billionaires different to Joe Public, and really the characteristics that are needed in order to become successful. And that's valued at £47. Then we have the MOBIvation Motivation motivation equation. Now, if you have ever tried to maybe gone to a seminar or you read a book or what have you, and you've decided to make a long-lasting personal change, but you haven't actually achieved the outcome that you envisaged you would do when you paid your course fee or your workshop fee, this is the reason. This, what I'm going to go to on this audio, is the reason it stops so many people from being successful. And that really is because motivation is one of the most misunderstood elements in the world of personal development or wealth creation. It would probably, I'm sure it would scare you as well if I told you that 97% of people are running around not actually knowing what their true motivating factors are. They're naming symptoms of their motivating factors, not their actual motivating factors. And I go into a huge amount of detail on that on this audio and really show you how to identify your true motivating factors and then align them as well. Align them with your outcomes as well. And that's very, very powerful, valued at £57. That's a total value of £121. But there's one more killer bonus as well, folks. One more killer bonus I want to provide you with. And that's 157 hours of audio interviews from the best experts on marketing, business, success, and health. And the worth of that is absolutely priceless. This has helped me so much over the last few years with my business building. And it's interviews with Brian Tracy, Robert Kiyosaki, Jack Canfield, Wally Amos, Glenn Turner, John DeMartini, and loads more. This is phenomenal material on here. I also said I could provide you with a guarantee. Now, this is my 100% money back guarantee. And my promise to you is that if in just 4 short months you have not noticed significant improvements in your business development, mindset, or business building progress, then I'll refund your entire 4-month investment in MOBIvation. This is zero risk to you, folks. Absolutely zero risk. So your investment in MOBIvation text messages are valued at £27 per month. The results we've been having recently have been so powerful that really we may be looking at increasing it to £37 per month in the future. But this is a promotional offer, so anyone who's going to take action on this, I'm going to provide this to you for just £9.70 per month, and I won't increase it from there later on. I won't do that. I'm just going to hold it at £9.70 per month for you. So what you get the Wealth Creation Intensive Training valued at £17. Then you get the 7 Characteristics of a Billionaire Mind valued at £47. Then you have the MOBIvation and Motivation Equation valued at £57. Then you have the additional killer bonus, which really is absolutely priceless. It really is. And obviously then the award-winning MOBIvation text messages at £9.70 per month. That's a total value of £130.70. But you're not paying £130.70 today, folks. All you're going to pay is just £9.70 per month. Even if you get the first text message, you don't like it, you cancel it, you still get to keep all of that additional stuff as well as my gift for you, just for giving it a go. Just for giving it a go. As I said earlier, it's our goal to help more people like you build successful businesses. We're not willing just to accept that the majority of people not being successful is just the nature of the business. In order to do that, we need to help as many people as we can become successful as possible. MOBIvation for Business Builders will help you do that, and that's guaranteed. Now, the only thing that matters is that you're successful. If you believe that you're capable of setting up your own successful small business, I would love to help you get there and be successful. If you really believe that small business development is the way forward for the 21st century, and if you really want to make more money and be more successful, come and join all the others who are already on this journey. After all, what do you have to lose? But then again, think of what you could gain. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the Add to Cart button below, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. All the best. Click the Add to Cart button below. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Bye-bye.